Bobby the Fox was excited to visit the farm. His bright orange fur shimmered under the morning sun as he scanned the lively scene. "This is going to be fun," he thought. Bobby's first stop was the chicken coop. With a playful bounce, he darted after the clucking chickens, who flapped their wings in a tizzy. As Bobby ran across the farm, he slipped near the pond and splash! Landed with a big splash, startling the ducks. Bobby found the pig pen next. He couldn't resist rolling in the squishy mud with the piglets, who squealed with joy. From the tall grass, Bobby watched the cows munching peacefully. He wondered if they liked to play too. With a playful leap, Bobby startled the sheep. They scattered in all directions, their baas echoing through the air. "Uh-oh!" The farmer spotted Bobby. Quick as a flash, Bobby darted behind a haystack, his heart pounding with excitement. In the vegetable garden, Bobby spotted some juicy carrots. "Just one won't hurt," he giggled, pulling it free. As the sun set, Bobby waved goodbye. "I'll be back for more adventures," he called, his tail wagging with excitement.
In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a playful and engaging animation like the story that you have just watched using simple tools and creative techniques. Before we dive into the process of creating our animation, let's talk about the most important step, planning your story. So how do you plan your story? Now, this is a very important step if you want to generate a story that is going to have consistent characters across the scenes. Right here on my Google Doc, I have come up with 3 steps in which you can plan your story. The first step is detailing your parameters. This includes the topic of your story, the theme of your story, the setting, and even the description of your character. So you're going to input the character name, the age of the character, the outfit of your character, and even the hairstyle and hair color of your character. I'm going to leave this framework in the description box below. Now, if you're wondering how to come up with fresh ideas for your video, I actually have an entire collection of prompts that will help you with this. These prompts are designed for content creators, and this includes YouTube content creators, Facebook content creators, Instagram content creators, as well as LinkedIn. It does not only stop with the content creators. This ebook also contains prompts for marketers as well as business people. You can check it out. The link is in the description box below. The second part of this framework are the guidelines that I would want ChatGPT to follow while generating our story. And in the third part, I have given ChatGPT a detailed description on what it should include in the image prompts. So this basically includes the entire description of our character. So what we're going to do from here is we're going to copy the entire framework and we're going to head over to ChatGPT and you're going to type in the following prompt. Below is a story creation framework that I want you to follow while generating my story. It must contain 12 scenes. Down here, you're going to paste in the framework that you just copied from your Google Doc. Once you're done, you're going to hit enter and ChatGPT is going to come up with our story. You can see that it has come up with 12 scenes, just as we had indicated in our framework. And in each scene, it has generated the narration for our story together with the image prompts. So this is exactly what we need for our story. Our next step is to generate our images. And for our image generations, I'm going to use Leonardo AI. You can use any other AI image generating tool out there, but I think Leonardo is one of the best. Once you're on Leonardo's homepage, you're going to log in. I'm going to use my Google account to log in, but you can also use your Apple account or your Microsoft account. Once you have successfully logged in, you're going to click on image creation. And it takes you to a page similar to this one here on my screen. With Leonardo, you get 150 free tokens every single day. Now come over here to your left and you're going to select a model. Ensure that you select the new model, Phoenix 1.0, and under prompt enhance, you're going to turn it off. We do not want our prompt to be enhanced. Under style, we're going to select dynamic, and under contrast, we're going to go with medium. Our generation mode is going to be fast, and since I'm creating a YouTube video, I'm going to select a ratio of 16:9. I'm also going to have Leonardo generate for me 4 images, and I'm going to come back to ChatGPT. I will copy the image prompt, and I'm going to paste in our image prompt. Then click on generate. You can see our beautiful generations here. The fox looks really good. We have this other one here with a farmer on the background. Let's check on this other one. We also have this other one here. We also have this other one, and we have a final one here. All these images look good. I'm going to download this one here. I'm going to click on this download icon here, and my image is going to be downloaded to my machine. Let's head over back to ChatGPT, and we're going to copy the next image prompt. Head over back to Leonardo, and we're going to paste in our image prompt, and we're going to click on generate. You can see the images that have been generated for us here. They look really good. Let's check on this other one, and we have the final one here. I'm going to download this one. So I'm going to click on the download icon, and my image has now been downloaded. I'm going to head over back to ChatGPT, and I'm going to copy the next prompt. Head over back to Leonardo, and I'm going to paste in our prompt. I'm going to download this one here, and it's now been downloaded to my machine. So I'm going to go ahead and I will generate images for all the other remaining scenes. Our image creation is now complete, and I have downloaded the images that I'm going to use for my animation. Once you're done generating all your images, you're going to move to the next step, which is animating those images. For our animation, I'm going to use hailouai. So log into hailouai.video, and it's going to take you to a page similar to this one here on my screen. From here, you're going to sign in. So just click on this sign in button, and it's going to ask you whether you'd want to sign in with your Google account. So I'm going to select continue with Google, and once you have successfully logged in, your page should look like this one here on my screen. So now what you're going to do from here is you're going to come over here to your left, and you're going to select create, and it's going to take you to a page like this one here. At the top, you're going to select image to video, since we've already generated our images, but you can also use text to video if you do not have an image. For this tutorial, I'm going to go with image to video. You're going to click on this image icon to upload our image. So I'm going to click on that, and our first image has now been uploaded. Down here, I'm going to input a description detailing what I'd want my image to be animated into. For this one here, I would want this fox to hide behind this hay. So I'm going to type in fox hiding behind a haystack, a farmyard with scattered hay bales, and a farmer in the background. And I'm going to have this animation generated by clicking on this button here. It's going to cost you 30 credits for you to generate one animation. So let's give it a few minutes, and our generation should be ready. If you do not like the results from your animation, you can just change the prompt, then regenerate again. Now let's upload the next image, and for that you're going to click on this upload icon. You're going to upload our next image, and I'm going to change the prompt for this particular one here, and I'm going to click on generate. So again, let's give it a few minutes, and it should be able to come up with our animation. You can see my second animation here. I think it looks really good, but if you don't like the results, just refine your prompt and regenerate your animation. Now let's upload our next image again by clicking on this upload icon, and I'm going to upload our next image. Down here, I have typed in a short prompt describing what I would want this fox to do, and I'm going to hit generate. You can see this other generation here. I think it looks really good. It's doing exactly what I described in the prompt. So now, since the process of creating our animations takes quite a long time, I'm going to fast forward this process. Now that we are done generating our animations, it's now time for us to generate our voiceovers. For the voiceovers, you can use 11 Labs. Just log into 11 Labs, paste in your narration, and ensure that you change the voice that will be doing your voiceover. For this tutorial, I'm going to use hailouai's audio option. So while you're on hailouai, you will come over here to this extreme left, and you're going to click on audio, and it takes you to a page similar to this one here. From here, you're going to select the voice that is going to be doing the voiceover. So to do that, you're going to click on switch voice. You can select the language that you'd want to use. I'm going to stick with English. You can also select the accent. I'm going to go with US. You can also select the gender and the age of the model that will be doing the voiceover. Now let's listen into the different models that have been provided to us by hailouai. So let's listen into this first one.
Hello, I'm delighted.
Hello. I'm delighted.
Hello, I'm delighted to assist you with our voice services.
I think I like the sound of this model here, captivating storyteller. So I'm going to click on use, and it's going to be selected. Now let's head over back to ChatGPT, and we're going to copy the narration for the first scene. We're going to come back to hailouai audio, and I'm going to paste in our narration that I have just gotten from ChatGPT. From here, I'm going to click on generate speech.
Bobby the fox was excited to visit the farm. His bright orange fur shimmered under the morning sun as he scanned the lively scene.
Once it's been generated, you will download your voiceover. To do that, you're going to come over here to your bottom right, and you're going to click on this download icon, and your first voiceover will be downloaded to your machine. Now let's generate the second voiceover. So again, you're going to go back to ChatGPT. I'm going to copy the second narration text, and I'm going to paste it right onto this text box here. From here, I'm going to click on generate speech.
Bobby's first stop was the chicken coop. With a playful bounce, he darted after the clucking chickens, who flapped their wings in a tizzy.
I'm going to download it, and it's now been downloaded to my machine. Let's head over back to ChatGPT, and I'm going to copy the third narration for the third scene. And we're going to go back to Hailu audio, and I'm going to paste in the entire narration. Then click on generate speech.
As Bobby ran across the farm, he slipped near the pond and splash!
So I'm going to repeat the same process, and I will generate the remaining voiceovers for the remaining scenes. Now let's move on to the last step of editing our video. And for our editing, I'm going to use CapCut PC. Once you're on CapCut, you're going to click on import, and I'm going to start with the voiceovers. So I'm going to upload the entire voiceovers that we just generated from hailouai audio. Next, I'm going to bring in our animations. So to do that, I'm going to click on import, and I'm going to upload our entire animations. So now that everything has been uploaded onto CapCut, I'm going to start by dragging the voiceovers to the timeline. I'm going to start with this first voiceover. So I'm going to click on this plus sign, and it's going to be uploaded onto my timeline. From here, I'm going to bring in our animations that will be matching this first voiceover. So again, I'm going to click on this plus sign, and it's going to be uploaded onto my timeline. I'm also going to select this other one, and I'm going to bring in the third one that will be corresponding to the first voiceover. So now my first scene is ready. I'll come back here, and I'm going to upload the second voiceover. So again, I'm going to click on this plus sign, and it's going to be uploaded onto my timeline. I'll drag it to this end, and I'm going to bring in the animation that will be corresponding to this second voiceover. So I'm going to bring in that first one, and I'm also going to bring in that second animation. A good practice is to ensure that you keep listening into your story as you continue bringing in the different elements. Let's bring in the third voiceover, and I'm going to bring in the animation that is corresponding to this third voiceover. I'm going to bring in the fourth voiceover, and I'm going to bring in the animation corresponding to this fourth voiceover. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to continue aligning the voiceovers together with the animations to make up our story. Now let's add our sound effects. To do that, you're going to come over here, and you're going to click on audio, and you're going to select sound effects. I'm going to bring in the first sound effect, which is cows mooing, and I'm going to drop it just below the voiceover. So I'll bring in that first one, and I'm also going to bring in some goats bleating. Let's listen into this first scene.
Bobby the fox was excited to visit the farm. His bright orange fur shimmered under the morning sun as he scanned the lively scene. This is going to be very scene.
For the second scene, I'm going to bring in the sound effect of cock clucking. For this other one, I'm going to bring in the sound of the pigs. So I'm going to drag this sound effect, and I'm going to place it just below this voiceover. Now let's bring in some music. Head over to your YouTube studio, and you should be able to get some music that you can use for your video. For this tutorial, I'm going to use the music that is found on CapCut. So I'm going to click on music, and I'm going to search for some farm music. And I'm going to place our music just below the sound effects. Now let's check out our final product.
Bobby the fox was excited to visit the farm. His bright orange fur shimmered under the morning sun as he scanned the lively scene. This is going to be fun, he thought. Bobby's first stop was the chicken coop. With a playful bounce, he darted after the clucking chickens, who flapped their wings in a tizzy. As Bobby ran across the farm, he slipped near the pond and splash! Landed with a big splash, startling the ducks. Bobby found the pig pen next. He couldn't resist rolling in the squishy mud with the piglets, who squealed with joy. From the tall grass, Bobby watched the cows munching peacefully. He wondered if they liked to play too. With a playful leap, Bobby startled the sheep. They scattered in all directions, their baas echoing through the air. Uh-oh! The farmer spotted Bobby. Quick as a flash, Bobby darted behind a haystack, his heart pounding with excitement. In the vegetable garden, Bobby spotted some juicy carrots. Just one won't hurt, he giggled, pulling it free. As the sun set, Bobby waved goodbye. I'll be back for more adventures, he called, his tail wagging with excitement.
Once you're done, you can just download it. To download, you're going to click on Export, can name it, and finally click on Export. And that is how you can easily create your Pixar-style animations. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more content on animations. Until next time, God bless.